Here we're going to begin to take a look at how we can use Photoshop in order to color correct our photographs. We're going to start off really simple here. In this studio fashion photograph, I know that the backdrop was gray. Therefore, what I can do is I can white balance off of that item in the photograph. And a lot of times when you're seeking to color balance your images, you're thinking, was anything neutral? In this case, the background. Well, let's go ahead and color correct the image based on that background color, which is looking way too green. Well, what we can do is go over to our adjustments panel and then click on the adjustment layer icon for curves. This will create a new curves adjustment layer down here. Now, in this curves adjustment layer, we have eyedroppers for our whites, our midtones, and our shadows or blacks up there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and click on the eyedropper for my midtones. Now, as I hover over the image, you'll notice that I just have the simple eyedropper. Yet if I hold down the Shift key, here you'll notice that it will give me a couple of different icons. Well, if I Shift click, this will set a point and it will open up my info panel. Now here we can see the values for this particular point. And on the left-hand side, we have the original values. On the right-hand side, it will display any changes that we've made. Well, currently we haven't made any changes at all. We're just simply analyzing the color. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Well, here we can see that green and blue are pretty close, but the red cyan channel, there's a problem there. There's some kind of a cyan shift. There isn't enough red. Well, in order to correct this, we'll use the same eyedropper here, and we'll simply click on this background area. Now, when we do that, we can see that now our red, green, and our blue values are really close together. Just to make sure that we've done a good job, let's hover over this little point, hold down the Shift key, and click and drag it around. And as I reposition this, you can see that it's showing me, yes, all of the values in these different areas are pretty close to being similar. We have some really good and simple color correction for this photograph. Well, let's click on the eye icon for this curves adjustment layer to view the before and after. Here is our before with that cyan shift, and then here's after our curves adjustment, using that mid-tone eyedropper in order to color correct this photograph.